In the heart of an ancient forest, shrouded by mist and whispered legends, lay the village of Eldermire. Surrounded by towering trees that seemed to touch the sky, Eldermire thrived in the cradle of nature's bounty. Its inhabitants, known for their skills in farming and craftsmanship, believed that the forest was alive with spirits who watched over them. However, none were as revered as the ancient creature known as Arail, the keeper of life. Arail was said to be a magnificent being, a blend of wolf and deer, with silvery fur that glimmered like moonlight and antlers adorned with vibrant flowers. The villagers spoke of the keeper in hushed tones, grateful for the seasonal rains and the nourishment of the earth, believing it was Arail's gift that sustained their lives. Each year, during the harvest moon, the villagers gathered to celebrate the Festival of Abundance, where they offered their thanks for Arail's blessings. As the festival approached one autumn, a devastating drought swept through Eldermire. The rivers ran dry, the crops withered under the relentless sun, and the villagers grew desperate. Despite their prayers and dances during the Festival of Abundance, the blessings they once enjoyed felt as far away as the stars. Among the villagers was Lara, a spirited young woman with hair the color of the autumn leaves and a heart full of determination. She had always felt a deep connection to the forest and often wandered its paths, listening to the songs of the birds and the whispers of the wind. As hope dwindled with each passing day, Lara wondered if Arail could still be found. On the eve of the harvest moon, clutching a small offering of freshly baked bread and wild berries, she whispered a prayer and made her way deep into the forest. The trees loomed overhead, and shadows danced at the edges of her vision, but Lara pressed on, guided by a longing that resonated within her. After hours of wandering, she reached a serene glade bathed in silvery moonlight. At its center, a pool of clear water shimmered like glass. Kneeling beside the pool, her heart raced as she recalled the stories of those who had encountered the keeper. As if summoned by her thoughts, the air stilled, and a warm glow filled the glade. From the shadows emerged Arail, a breathtaking figure that took Lara's breath away. The creature lifted its head, revealing wise eyes that seemed to know all the secrets of the universe. Lara felt an overwhelming sense of calm wash over her. This was no ordinary being. "Why do you seek me, child of the forest?" Arail's voice echoed like the rustling leaves, soothing and powerful. Lara knelt, her heart pounding. "Great Keeper, our village suffers. The drought has taken our water and our crops. We have gathered to celebrate your gifts, but now we fear we may lose everything. Please, help us." Arail regarded her thoughtfully, its antlers shimmering in the moonlight. "Life is a cycle, and all must endure trials to grow stronger. But honesty resides in your heart, and I sense your deep love for your people." Lara nodded, feeling the weight of her village's despair. "I will do anything to restore the balance." With a gentle nod, Arail extended a paw, revealing a radiant seed nestled within the soft fur. "This seed holds the essence of life and prosperity. Plant it at the heart of your village, and it shall restore the land. But take heed, it requires your love, your care, and the unity of your people." Gratitude bubbled within Lara as she accepted the seed. "Thank you, Arail. I promise to cherish it." As she turned to leave, Arail's voice flowed through the air. "Remember, child, true prosperity comes not just from the earth but from the bonds you nurture with those around you." With renewed hope, Lara hurried back to Eldermire, where the villagers awaited her return. Under the starlit sky, she shared the story of her encounter with the keeper and unveiled the radiant seed. Skepticism mingled with awe among the villagers, but faith flickered in their hearts. They gathered the next morning, their hands joining together as they planted the seed in the village square. As they worked, they shared stories, laughter, and their dreams of a prosperous future. The seed, nestled in their shared love and hope, began to glow softly, pulsating with energy. Days turned into weeks, and as the villagers tended to the growing sprout, something miraculous happened. Fresh rains began to fall, nourishing the earth. The once dry river flowed with crystal clear water, and the fields began to burst with life. The villagers' joy was palpable as they witnessed the rejuvenation of their home, all thanks to Lara's bravery and the trust they had in one another. On the night of the next harvest moon, the village flourished. Golden sheaves of wheat danced in the breeze, and fruits hung heavy on the trees. Lara stood in the square, surrounded by her fellow villagers, their faces lit with happiness and gratitude. As they gathered for the Festival of Abundance, they celebrated not only Arael's gift but also the strength of their unity. They sang songs, danced under the stars, and shared a feast that overflowed with the fruits of their labor. In that moment, Lara felt a deep sense of belonging and purpose. With the festival in full swing, a shimmering light filled the sky, illuminating Arael's form at the edge of the glade. The villagers gasped in awe, recognizing the presence of the ancient keeper. With a proud nod, Arael spoke, "You have learned the true meaning of prosperity. It begins with love, unity, and the willingness to nurture one another." As the night wore on, Lara felt a bond not just with her fellow villagers, but with the forest itself. The connection to nature, the keeper, and the land was stronger than ever. Eldermire had never been so vibrant and alive, nurtured by the gifts of the earth and the love of its people. From that day forth, the villagers continued to honor Arael not just during the Festival of Abundance, but in their daily lives, cherishing the gifts they had received and the unity they had forged. The tale of the keeper became a cherished legend, a reminder that true prosperity lies not in what one receives, but in the richness of love and community. And so, the legacy of Arael, the ancient creature who gave the gift of life and prosperity, lived on for generations, a timeless bond between the land, its people, and the magic of harmony.